I'm a stand-up comedian, and I will be watching and reacting to K-pop Demon Hunters Part 1. If you like it, let me know if you want me to do a Part 2, or if you have something else you'd rather I watch, let me know in the comments. Let's get into it.
The world
selling a lot of merch.
Pop stars, but you will be much more than that.
What else will they be besides pop stars? Will they be LLCs? Will they be brands? You can't just be a star now. You have to be a brand. You're going to have a clothing line. You're going to sell supplements. Crypto pump and dump. All right? It's 2025. You can't just be pop stars.
You will be hunters.
Oh, and also hunters. I think all those other things are equally as important. If you're going to be hunters, you could be like REI or Dick's Sporting Goods. That could be your brand. Huntrix brand venison. Yummy. Sorry I'm so sweaty.
Demons have always haunted our world, stealing our souls and channeling strength back to their king.
Yeah. They steal your soul and it goes into their mouth. It's very intimate. I would feel more comfortable if it went into a jar or a... Wait, these souls are going to hell. So does it go into their mouth and then they pee it out or shit it out? Let me see.
Stealing our souls.
Okay, it goes into his mouth and then shits it out, and then he shits it right out to hell. I feel like that first step wasn't necessary.
Back to their king.
Whatever. Back into his mouth. So the demon sucks in your soul into their mouth, shits it out, and then it goes into the king demon's mouth. I'd see why we want to stop that. That I don't like any part of that.
Till heroes arose to defend us.
Was that the hero? People with a rake? Nope. It's these rich ladies. Did you see what the peasants were wearing versus what these guys were wearing? These are the aristocrats. We couldn't do anything about the demons until the noble class's wives came and started singing. These weapons look expensive too.
Born with voices that could drive back the darkness. Singing songs of courage and hope.
Yeah, I guess they are singing, but they're also doing insane karate. I think that should be more part of the tale. Born with amazing voices and the ability to use every weapon and do like backflips and stuff. It seems like they're mostly ninjas.
Hunters are more than warriors.
They're also brands. Just because it's 14/12 doesn't mean you can't be a brand. You want to sell these? It's not a kimono, is it? I don't know. These Chun-Li outfits? You got to be a brand.
Our music ignites the soul and brings people together.
Again, it looks like it's mostly karate is doing the heavy lifting here.
The first hunters created a shield to protect our world. The Hunmun.
Does the Hunmun protect the world from anything other than the demons? Or are they just a single issue warrior? What about like climate change? Hunmun do anything there? Does it? I feel like if anything, that might make it worse. Looks like the Hunmun would trap more CO2, really exacerbate it. You gotta weigh how much you don't like demons versus how much you like snow and breathable air and stuff.
Every generation, a new trio of hunters is chosen.
How are the hunters chosen? I bet it's still like fucked up Hollywood stuff. Now, if you want to be a hunter and save the world, you already have to have like 500,000 Instagram followers before you even apply. And then there's still some shady casting couch stuff. I'd love to see an expose about the hunters, about how all we see is them fighting the demons, but what they don't talk about is the drug abuse and anorexia, and one of them's in a conservatorship with her parents and can't get out. I mean, they're all child stars. They'd be really fucked up. And it's like a child star, but also you're told what you're doing is like for the good of humanity. I mean, what a fucked up person you'd become. You ever think about that? No, you probably haven't thought about that. You're just sitting there watching the movie, not thinking about how the sausage gets made. That's why I'm so sweaty right now, because I know how the sausage gets made.
It is your voices, your song.
Your brand, your TikTok following.
I will create the Golden Hunmun. If
they make the Golden Hunmun, does that mean that there will be no more hunters? Because if I'm a young singer coming up, I would not like this. I'd be like, hey, this is a big opportunity. I think I'm actually going to side with the demons. Let's try to turn that Hunmun red. So maybe next go around we need 6 hunters, huh? 30 hunters. What about like a whole orchestra of hunters? Spread the love around a little bit. Because it seems like being a hunter is mostly being a famous singer and not that much karate. But even the karate looks pretty fun.
Mira's my favorite. Apparently, she was a black sheep of her family.
Well, she was the only one in her family who had a face. So I guess that makes her the black sheep, having a face. That's interesting that they blur out the rest of the family. I guess that's telling us that the other family didn't want to appear in the documentary. Yeah, see, like the fact that they won't be in it tells me they're estranged. Which if you watch like the Charlie Sheen documentary or any of those, it's probably not just that she is wearing cool clothes and they all wear not cool clothes. You know, she's probably a nightmare, would be my guess. We'll find out. Also, whoever stayed, like, she was such a black sheep, she made the photographer get her a chair. Clearly this was just going to be 4 of them standing together, and she was like, fuck that, I'm a black sheep. I sit with my cock out. I bet her family would have been in it. They're just like, yeah, honey, we just hate these pictures you keep having us be in. These suck. Why don't we use one of the nice pictures we took when we went skiing as a family? They're really selling merch. Good for them.
But where are the girls? What? Where are they going? For the fans!
Yeah, for our pregame ramen. Happy Hanukkah.
Kind of sucks. They just ate way better food than the ramen. And she's having hamburger flavored ramen. Oh, it's after her. Wow. Mira's Spice Queen, and then Zoe is hamburger. Oh, because she's America. That makes sense. My first impulse was that she'd gained a bit of weight. And people were like, maybe that's your brand. Maybe you're the inclusive Huntrix. The Huntrix that anybody can see themselves being. You're a real hamburger Huntrix. But no, it's because she's America. I get it.
What are you doing? About to eat our pre-show ramen.
Pre-show? What about the show?
That phone's microphone is incredible. That was just a moment ago. That was a stadium full of 1 trillion fans. And also it seemed like they were already playing background music. And he's coming through like crystal clear. This is set in an alternate universe where phones have amazing microphones. And they're able to use it on the airplane. I guess they could have airplane Wi-Fi. Scratch that.
We'll be there in 3. You're a demon, right?
So they took over the plane. Does that mean the demons already killed the original flight crew? Do they not use the same flight crew multiple times where they don't recognize them? Are the Huntrixes so out of touch and uncaring about the working man that they don't even notice when their flight crew, who's been with them since the beginning, has been replaced by demons? That's what fame does to you. It makes you cold. How is the plane still up in the air then?
Patterns.
Look, tattoos! We said no tattoos.
Oh, you got the pattern.
Okay, this demon actually got like a physical buff when he turned into his demon form. The rest of them just got uglier. They really suck. I mean, I guess they got teeth, but it doesn't seem like it would help their fighting all that much.
Now you gotta die.
The only ones dying tonight are your... The only ones dying tonight are your...
I'm sorry.
Were they about to go on stage and have those problems? Had these demons not been here, they would have been burping through the intro. They're lucky these demons abducted them. First song, and it was a rap-heavy song. That's how you fuck up the Hun Moon. They're still in the Hun Moon phase. I'm going to say that a ton.
Yeah, this plane's trashed.
These kids, they won't fix anything. They just get new stuff. Not to be nitpicky here, but where does the plane go? It seems like they were flying over a pretty populated city, and they just jumped out of the plane and didn't use their powers to stop it from hitting a building. Does the Hun Moon protect against planes flying into buildings? Because if so, somebody dropped the ball when I was a kid. I'd love to see a version of the scene with them being affected realistically by the wind. I like her the best. Wow. So did they have to use powers there, or in this world does nobody take fall damage? How does that work? Because the demons also survived. Can everyone see that, or can only the hunters see that? When people's souls light up in their chest? If I was at the concert and my soul lit up like that, I would be like, why the fuck did I buy this merch? If I knew my soul was going to light up, I wouldn't have bought the glow stick thing. It fucking sucks. That was $40. Plus I got an $18 drink. Tickets were $80. Do the people feel that when that happens, or is it just holding out the demons? Is it just like, oh, fuck? What was that? Oh, and the demon still has to wear the flight attendant outfit, even when they're back in hell. Was this demon a flight attendant already? Nobody else is wearing a flight, or does the devil have wardrobe? It looks like that she's new to the flight attendant outfit. She's having trouble in the wedges. Is everyone staring? Because they're like, we've never seen a flight attendant before. We're all dressed like Hercules for some reason. We're all dressed like ancient Greeks. The thing here is to dress like ancient Greeks. It's not flight attendant. This is a fashion faux pas, and we are all going to make you feel bad. That was actually pretty nice of him. He could tell she was new to the wedges, and that was going to take forever and be very effortful to get up those stairs. So he used his demon escalator powers.
The hunters, they're too strong.
I understand.
Okay, is the lighter part of the fire its mouth? And if so, why isn't it moving when he talks? What's the point of manifesting a fire? If you're a fire and you use your power to manifest a mouth, why don't you use it to talk? Why bother?
You are weak.
I'm a flight attendant. Look at me. I look weak. You had to know I was weak when you sent me on the mission.
Pathetic. Useless.
This is kind of a trope I don't like in stuff where the bad guy kills the first henchman who doesn't do a good job. If you take any kind of management course, even like basic ones, it's like positive reinforcement. You know, you want the team to feel good. You want people to feel like they can try and make mistakes. That's how you grow. So, you know, it seems like there was a lot of not constructive criticism and then setting her ablaze in the eternal mouth flame. And I just don't think that's how you get the best out of your henchmen. So it's just like a trope I don't love. Like, you never see a movie where the good guys do that, you know, where one of them fucks up and they're like, wait, this was to save the world. I'm burning you in the eternal flame. It's just tactically not good.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. He was in total control. He feasted on soul. The world trembled when he roared. Now all he does is starve. Can't get at the souls, and his flame grows cold.
Damn, is he freestyling that? Or did he write that before? Did he write that before and run it by the other guys or the other demons? Like, hey, is this gonna hit?
I let you keep that voice, Jin.
And that freestyling skill.
It's time for a new strategy. Go after the very thing that powers the Hun Moon. The fans.
A demon boy band?
They were actually already hot in their demon form.
In 400 years, you've never done a single thing that didn't serve yourself.
Not cool. Like, hey, I'm literally we're just having a conversation. Why you gotta bring up old stuff like that? Why you gotta bring up old stuff like that? Why you gotta make me dress like I'm Jewish Orthodox and then bring up old stuff? Why do you do those things?
What do you want?
The memories. I want them erased.
Why do you think he wants the memories erased? I walked in on my parents having sex 88 times. It just kept happening. They had sex everywhere. That's why my eyes look like this. Please, at least erase like 70 of them. 18 of them was my fault, but 70 of them, fuck. Or what if the memory he wants erased is having seen Breaking Bad? He's just a big TV guy. Erase the memories. I want to watch it again. I want to watch it fresh. You can feel that Heisenberg's story is going to be tragic, but I still want to be surprised.
That was weird. Good thing we're taking a break.
Yeah, sounds like you need the rest.
Is that catty? That sounds like concern, but that seems catty. She coughed once. Whoa. Whoa, damn. You sound beat up.
Yeah, just need a little water.
Did someone say water?
How did he hear that through the elevator? How's that possible? Okay, she coughs here.
Yeah, just need a little water.
Okay, just need a little water.
Did someone say
Now it opens up. This guy's phone has an amazing microphone. And this guy just has good hearing. Or maybe the elevator also has a good microphone. He's got them bugged. I'm suspicious of this manager. I think it's going to turn out he's a demon. Because, I mean, he's got them bugged. That's a big clue.
Vacation.
They have a Huntrix tower. I didn't realize that was their tower. They have like an Avengers tower. They have a lot of money.
Videos I want you to watch all about turtles.
They're so rich. Oh my god. I think even if people understood what Huntrix was doing, like fighting the demons and the way they do it, I think they'd still be kind of controversial because they're so rich. People wouldn't like that. Huntrix would be like, we literally protect you from demons stealing your souls. And it's like, but also you are billionaires and you own a skyscraper in Korea while people are starving. So I think they would just be seen as billionaires, like how billionaires do philanthropy and you barely even hear about it. They would be going on all these podcasts being like, the demons are a real problem. And they'd be like, but what about wealth inequality? What about that? What about teen girls watching your videos and then dressing like sluts and cutting themselves? And they'd be like, shit, oh my, we just do the demons. It's like, well, the world is bigger than the demons.
Do this.
Girls, you won't believe this.
See, this guy's got him bugged. This manager is fucking sketchy. He's probably got like a camera on his on his shoe. Goes to Goodwill, sticks it in the under the changing room thing. I used to work at Goodwill. That happened more than 0 times. Hey, you get to see their faces. Okay, so they did give approval to be in the song, but not in the pre-concert documentary series. That's so interesting. I bet the buyout for this was bigger. I bet they got a lot more money for this than the documentary. Oh, they're in the music video. Or I bet these are actors she got to play their parents who refused to be in the thing. Sad. She's sad. I think she's the saddest character. And her parents are probably watching this like, wow. When we took that picture, what she's forgetting is that we had a beautiful day around it. We went to Cracker Barrel and then we got a Christmas tree. It was actually really nice. And all she remembers is that she didn't want to take the picture. Even though we got her own special chair. We still love her though, but we are disappointed. Hello?
Hey Nick, this is Alex from the insurance brokerage.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, doing well. Your renewals today. Nick was trying to contact you. He didn't get. You didn't get a chance to review them, I assume, right?
I have not looked at those yet.
All right. You have a good night.
You too. Bye bye.
To wake up and feel like me. Put these patterns all in the past now.
Wait, so is this still part of the music video? Is everyone, including the other Huntrixes, seeing this like, wait, what the fuck? Even the lyrics are about the patterns. She's like, and also I'm a demon. I hope people are cool with that. You can see how this is a little confusing because it seems like in the music video, she is a demon.
No more hiding.
Ooh. Ooh. Feel that character incongruity? She's singing No More Hiding while putting on sleeves because she's self-conscious about her stretch marks all down her arm. Just kidding. It's demon marks. Or maybe that's what this movie's about. It's like the demon marks are a metaphor for stretch marks. Ooh, did you see how high that one was on her neck? She's got to like wear pseudo turtlenecks all the time. That sucks. I looked up a bunch of musicians and singers and singing coaches analyses of this song, and it is awesome.
Let's take it again.
This isn't that big a deal. I saw Adam Lambert, or I saw Queen in concert, and Adam Lambert did Freddie Mercury. And when he got to the high note in Somebody to Love, you know, somebody to, and then right when he was supposed to hit it, he just had the crowd do it. And everybody seemed fine with that. I bet that would have done enough for the honeymoon. I think it would have been fine. This movie has no conflict, except that the manager is got listening devices planted all over the place and a shoe camera. I really don't like this manager guy. I think it's his wispy mustache.
Do you need some water?
And his kind of high voice. He's like simpy, like, but creepy, you know? No, I'm like a good guy, but I'm like around, like if you wanted to fuck, I don't know. But I'm like a good guy, you know? That's what he feels like.
There's 10,000 fans at the door screaming. It's sounding really scary.
Do you think he was going to pull out a gun for a second and just start shooting into the crowd? Because I didn't really. Doesn't seem like that kind of movie. That would kind of take over the plot of the movie. Uh-oh. You can make a lot of money selling tattoos that crept. I think people would think that was cool. So it's the tattoos, once they get on a body part, it stops working as well because it's just her arms right now. What if that was once it spreads more down her arms, she loses her ability to move her arms? And she's just got to be like, no, it's like a thing I do now. I like the mic in the stand, and I just sort of like I'm like chill. It's my new brand. I'm like, don't move my arms, like really chill, you know? I do a lot of shrugging. But actually she's become disabled. If the things keep spreading, she's going to have to wear, like, is it Sia? Is Sia one of the ones with you can't see her face because she's always behind her hair? She's just going to have to get more and more alty and stylized.
Celine, do hunters kill all demons?
Yes.
So everything that has pattern?
You only have those because
My dad was a demon?
you're not one.
You only have those because your mom was a whore. But it's okay. She's dead. Always remember that. Your mom was a whore.
You're a hunter, just like your mother was.
Before she...
When the whole moon is sealed, all the demons will be gone from this world.
Is she just doing her... They hang out at the grave? Come on, Rumi. I gotta do your hair. Let's go sit in front of your mom's grave. Why can't we just do it in my bedroom? Nope. We do your hair in front of your mom's grave. But we could just use a mirror. That'd be better. Look at your mother's grave while you do your hair and have the ponytail go all the way down to your forehead. It's because I don't have a mirror. That's why they're doing the ponytail so crazy.
You always say no, Rumi. You're so modest. It's just the bathhouse.
Maybe some other time.
It's weird that they ask her that frequently to go to the bathhouse where it's like an established thing. Like if I asked my friend to go to the bathhouse like twice and he was like, I just don't want to go, I wouldn't be like, continue. It seems like this is like the 50th time they've been like, come to the bathhouse. I bet the manager is putting it in their heads. He's like, you got to get Rumi to come to the bathhouse. We all got to hang out at the bathhouse. She's already said no like 90 times. Just keep asking. Wear her down. That's the trick. You can wear him down. I've been a manager for a long time. You can wear him down. I don't care for this manager guy.
Every time.
Oh, this sucks.
Maybe they'll understand.
No, Rumi.
No, Rumi. Your mother is a whore and no one will understand.
Like I'm born to be.
Nailed it. There we go. It turns out it wasn't the demon choking her out. It was it's a little stage fright. That sounded great. Also, at concerts, like, you can lip sync. There's really no issue here.
I know I believe.
That was a little off, but still better than most people could do. This was American Idol. She would have gone to the next round, even with that slight misstep.
How am I supposed to fix the world when I don't have my voice?
You still have insane karate, and you can manifest weapons with your mind. I would take a more go on the offensive approach. If we can't sing a shield into existence, we can manifest bigger, stronger weapons and go kill them. There will be casualties, but that's the price of victory. Literally take the fight to hell and just stab, 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 stab.
Why? Why?
Ooh. She should use that. New demon voice. She's does Golden as like a gravelly baritone. We are hunters. Make it a jazz thing. Scoobity bop. Hunters. All right, I think that's where I will stop. So that was my K-pop Demon Hunters Reacts Comedy Podcast, whatever the fuck you want to call this, part 1. If you liked it and want to see another section, let me know in the comments. Or if there's something you think I should watch that I would like, that would be fun to riff on, let me know. Also, subscribe, follow me. It really helps. Thanks.